Alright, here we go. June 21st, 2023, Nintendo Direct. Literally 24 hours notice, everyone's going crazy. What can we expect? By the way, this is the first ever Nintendo Direct predictions video, so have no idea what I'm gonna be doing, but bear with me with this as I figure out this format. Alright, so it was announced exactly at 10 a.m. Very punctual, Nintendo. We already got 20 million views on Twitter. Um, Obviously, everyone's hyped because everyone loves Nintendo Directs. June's been pretty crazy for news. We had the Summer Game Fest recently by Jeff Keighley, and then I think Steam did like a little Next Fest event or whatever, announcing some indie games and stuff like that. But this is a Nintendo Direct, and now we're gonna think, or try to think, about what might come up. So, obviously, everyone knows that Pikmin 4 is coming up soon, July 21st. We'll definitely get a trailer and maybe, a breakdown about what to expect in the next month. Ice Pikmin actually did not see this before, so yeah, I try to not look too deep into games before they come out. So this is actually the first time I'm looking at this website. But yeah, we'll definitely get a trailer or two about Pikmin 4. Maybe we'll see an appearance from Mr. Miyamoto. We'll see about that. And then following is Mario Kart 8 DLC, obviously. That's another pretty obvious prediction to make. There's 2 waves left for the DLC booster course pass, as they call it, expansion pass. The last wave actually was pretty good. Everyone loved Yoshi's Island here. And then Waluigi Stadium was pretty cool in my opinion. We had 3 tour tracks, which is, I don't know, some people like tour tracks, sometimes they're a miss. A lot of them are kind of samey, I feel like. Actually, this Singapore Speedway was pretty unique. That was cool. But 2 waves left, who knows what we'll get. Oh right, we're also getting 4 more characters, I think, so probably 2 character reveals. Mario Kart Tour has a ton of characters that have never been introduced in a console Mario Kart game, so they could pick from like the most random sort of characters, from like Hammer Bros to like Koopas, Paratroopas. Koopas would be kind of a cheap shot because then they could easily just change their shell colors. I think Funky Kong is pretty much guaranteed because, come on, Funky Kong was like the hero of Mario Kart Wii. Alright, let's move on to new stuff. Splatoon 3 expansion pass. I think we're definitely going to get another trailer about what the side order business is about. I haven't played Splatoon 3, so I can't comment too much on what to expect, other than that it's probably going to be a cool campaign thing as they, announced on it. Alright, what's next on the agenda? Alright, if you haven't seen already, Nintendo put out a trailer at 5 o'clock on the same day that they announced the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. I feel like this has to be planned. Maybe they don't want to include this trailer in the Direct, or maybe they will, who knows. But if you haven't heard about it, it's basically 1-2 Switch combined with Jackbox. So people will be playing basically 1-2 Switch kind of type mini games through their phones. And for some reason my video is not loading, so I can't really show you right now. Maybe Nintendo took it down. Alright, there we go. So we got this weird horse mascot guy. Don't know what's happening there, but you'll see basically a lot of people just on their phones and playing together. So this might be very interesting for streamers, because there doesn't seem to be like a specific player limit, just like Jackbox. So yeah, that'll be interesting. It's also kind of like a whatever game, but who knows? Maybe that's why Nintendo's trying to keep it on the down low, because they don't want to embarrass themselves. Alright, what's next on the agenda? Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, so I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom pretty much every day, well, as much as I can for the past like 2 months, or 1 month actually. It only came out in May. So I think now that everyone's had some time to play, it might not be too crazy to announce, some kind of expansion pass or DLC. They might not reveal anything about it. They might just reveal that it's in the works and it will come out maybe next year. Or they might actually have something to show. We don't know. But Tears of the Kingdom, excellent game. Probably one of the best on the Nintendo Switch. Arguably. Yeah, so that'll be exciting if they announce some kind of DLC. Moving on to Metroid Prime Remastered 2. So I pulled up the site for Metroid Prime Remastered 1 since it's not announced. But last Nintendo Direct, they revealed Metroid Prime Remastered and released it basically digitally on the same day as the Nintendo Direct. And I feel like they could do that again with Metroid Prime Remastered 2, if that's a thing. And the idea is that they'll basically have like a build-up to, what's it called? A build-up to Metroid Prime 4, which no one knows what's up with that yet. But I feel like it makes sense for Nintendo to remaster all 3 games in the trilogy before releasing Metroid Prime 4. So, seems like a given. I guess it's not guaranteed, but it makes sense to me. Who knows, right? Speaking of remaster games, there's been a lot of talk about Zelda remaster games for Wind Waker HD, port from Wii U, but that hasn't come out yet, or been announced at all, so we don't know. Plus, the fact that Tears of the Kingdom just came out makes me feel like they won't announce something like that, but Nintendo loves to throw curveballs, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, what do we have here? NSO, obviously. If you haven't heard already, they're going to release Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance on the Nintendo Switch Online platform, so that's exciting for anyone who's super into Fire Emblem, as I am. Fire Emblem Engage just came out in January or February this year. It seems unlikely that a new Fire Emblem game will be announced, but people have been talking about remaster, Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War for a long time now, so I don't know. I feel like it's possible, but not guaranteed. We'll have to see about that. What's next? Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. So usually these games kind of come towards the end. Rhythm Heaven is a pretty good indicator of the end of the Switch life cycle. What is happening to this game? We got a weird overlay. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was saying, Rhythm Heaven seems to be pretty likely because the Switch is towards the end of the life cycle now. Nintendo has not announced any plans for a new hardware revision this year, but everyone seems to be pointing towards a new console next year, so we'll see what happens about that. But if that's happening, then now's the time to announce basically their end of the year games for just wrapping up the Switch console. Speaking of Pokemon Sleep, we still don't know anything about this quote-unquote game. I don't know if Nintendo Direct is a place to announce this, but they might show it so that more people see it, because when they announce it in Pokemon Presents or Pokemon Directs, they know it's specifically Pokemon fans that are watching, not just a more general audience. So this might be included, who knows? Same goes for Detective Pikachu 2, that's been announced for a while now. Actually I have it here, yeah. Good old Cerebi.net. It was announced in the 2019 Pokemon press conference. So, I don't know. That means it's been 4 years. There's gotta be something, unless they're in this development hell. Yeah, we'll see what happens. with Pokemon. Moving on. Now I have some third-party games listed up ahead. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games seems to be a giveaway, a freebie actually. 2024 is coming up, so that is probably guaranteed to have like a small trailer. What's this? Yes, Kirby. Kirby's been killing it recently with Forgotten Land and then Dreamland Return to Dreamland Deluxe actually. And then we also have Dream Buffet and Kirby Party 2. Yeah, there's been a lot of Kirby love recently, and I feel like, the momentum might continue with a maybe not a big Kirby game, mainline Kirby game, but maybe like a side game. What else is next? Persona 3 Reload. So this was announced recently, but I feel like because we have all the Persona games on Switch now, it's only a matter of time today and actually put it pretty cool. How could they include the... Oh, never mind. I thought this was the DM player, which if you didn't know, they're not including Persona because they want to include only the base game instead of like a definitive edition, which... Okay, Atlas. Whatever you want to do, right? Microsoft. Confident it can get Call of Duty running on Nintendo Switch. This is an article posted by IGN on March. Let me roll some music there. A little bopping in here in a moment. Yeah, so Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch seems possible this year. A Call of Duty usually comes out November every year, so we'll see what happens on that. Atelier Marie Remake was announced for July 13th, so that seems pretty likely for the Nintendo Switch to get a trailer. Other third-party games I have here, Rain Code, which was shown in the last Nintendo Direct, so actually the last two I believe, so I feel like they're getting a lot of promotion. So, and it does look pretty interesting based on what they've shown so far. Never seen this game before, so we'll see what they include. I have Fashion Junior on here because they also included that in the past two Nintendo Directs, I think, or the past one. I also have Horizon Chase 2, which was announced for consoles, which seems likely to get, indie trailer. Yep, I have my pie in the sky choice here. Hollow Knight Silk Song. It would be crazy if they announced this in Smart's Nintendo Direct, but it would also be very unlikely. So this is kind of copium, but it's about time we hear something, right? I think it was confirmed that this game's coming out in 2024, so we probably won't get anything, but one can dream, right? Let's move on to other highlights of indie games. So these were recently announced on the Summer Game Fest. So there's a lot of cool indie games here. I think Viewfinder is very interesting. Actually, it looks like it's not even announced for Nintendo Switch. I guess it can't handle it. Yeah, there's only a few here that are listed for Nintendo Switch. I just pulled this article from the Summer Game Fest 2023, just looking for what was announced. But that's that. And then here's my last prediction that I wanted to make, which is Super Mario Odyssey 2, which a lot of people think won't happen, but I think there's a good shot because for Nintendo Wii, they released two 3D Mario games, which was Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. And it seems very likely to me, at least, that we can get another 3D Mario game, especially since we got two mainline Zelda games for Nintendo Switch. This would be the last big game that Nintendo could reveal just in time before the next console that they might reveal next year. But we'll see. There's less than 24 hours till the Nintendo Direct, so you don't have to wait that much to see what they actually reveal. All right, so that's it for me. let me know if you agree with any of my predictions, if you're excited by any of them. If you have any other predictions you want to make, leave a comment, leave a like, yada yada. And I'll see you in the next video, which I don't know what that'll be because this channel is just me uploading random things apparently. All right, that's all. Take care. Bye.